If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed their first ever MX Land event, then click the MXP Coach link in the description to book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. Alright, what's good boys? Welcome back to a brand new video today. We're on Putra Elanga, I think it's called. Motocross Track 2025 by Arden318. Now we've done quite a few of Arden's tracks, but I feel like he does put a lot of tracks on mods, so there's always like a new track out from him, like once, maybe twice a week. So it's nice to see some improvement in the track making, things like that. And mods has been very dodgy the last few days. Don't know why my game's up there. Mods has been very dodgy the last few days. It keeps going up and down. It's very slow, then it works, and it doesn't work again. I did a stream on Sunday, and mods was down as soon as I pretty much clicked live. It went down. So it was kind of hard to stream. We had to end up getting like the PKZ files and everything, and then putting them into my Discord and doing it through my Discord pretty much instead of mods. So it was rather difficult, made my life a whole lot harder, but we still managed to stream, still went to stream that day anyway, so we still got the job done. So, but yeah, I want to start doing more streams. I want to start doing maybe 2 a week. That's sort of the plan, sort of the goal that I want to try and do is 2 streams a week. I'm not too sure of the days. I'm probably going to be looking at like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, days, probably like that. And yeah, because obviously we've got GPs on the Monday and then Aerial on the Fridays, so won't be streaming either of those days. And then I try not to stream on the weekends just because I like to do things on the weekend. Normally I'm out, but I just had a free weekend, so I thought, you know what, throw a stream up. Godis actually asked me to do a stream on the weekend, so I was like, you know what, I'm not actually doing anything, I might throw a stream up. Yeah, Godis was actually there. It was nice to see Godis. He's working a lot by the time that I'm streaming. Like the times that I'm normally streaming, he's normally working by them, because obviously he's Swedish, I think he is. He's Swedish? I could be completely wrong there. But yeah, he's normally working by the time that I'm streaming, so yeah, it's nice that he actually got to catch a stream. But yeah, for me, I've got GPs tomorrow. However, it would have already happened for you guys, so hopefully we did alright. It's on Lugo, and I was doing a little bit of the track. It actually looks like a very fun track. Some big old jumps on the track as well, so I feel like that's going to be quite fun, having some big old jumps. Hopefully none of them get too sketchy. We know what, some big jumps can bring in this game. It brings some big old cross jumps and some questionable people out, because people love to take off jumps sideways or cross jump, things like that. Oh my god, that was a lot of brakes. And yeah, I threw 57, which is my GP number, on the all blue bike. So in real life for the Supercross on Saturday, they actually did the all blue bike, and we used this bike for Daytona. So we used this bike a long time before they did. I don't even believe it was an actual bike before then, because we didn't actually copy this from SMX, the all blue bike. We actually ended up doing it for Daytona just for a special bike, because we wanted to do like a special bike for Daytona, but we didn't know what to do, so we didn't want to go too far off of what SMX already do. So obviously they just got the white back end, we just changed it to blue. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, and then actually this weekend they ended up doing an all blue bike, which was really cool. So I thought, you know what, we might as well use it for GPs. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be using it for GPs. And then I think we're going to do the gold and white Lux gear, which is pretty cool. I like that stuff, very nice gear set. Use that for GPs as well. So it should be looking pretty clean for Lugo. Maybe get that lit kit. And yeah, got this model swap as well. I know a few of you have asked, a lot of you asked in my stream as well the other day what model swap this is. This is a model swap from MXP shop. It was a Frankie model swap. The YZ450 is the Force model swap, I believe it's called, the Force swap. It is on shop for $5, I believe it is. You can buy all of them. I believe there's 3 models that you can get for $10, but you can buy them each for $5. It comes with an FMF pipe and it comes with an acro pipe. So I use FMF for everything else, because that's what SMX actually use. And then for GPs, we have a little bit more leniency in GPs, I'd say. So I use an acro pipe in GPs, as that's what the real life Yamaha team use for the GPs. Like the factory Yamaha team at GPs use an acro pipe on a Yamaha. And I just kind of like the acro pipe. I think the acro pipe is a very nice looking pipe. So I kind of, yeah, basically just use the acro for outdoors, and then everything else use the FMF. But a very short lap time. I feel like a 125 lap time is pretty short for an outdoor track. I feel like we're normally looking at just under 2 minutes or so for an outdoor track. So 1 minute 27 is pretty short. That's like a long Supercross track, 127. But nonetheless, I feel like there could be more to the track. I feel like Arden doesn't put a lot on the tracks. I feel like obviously the main focus is the track. But I feel like he could do so much more outskirts wise, like background wise and in the distance, things like that. Maybe it's performance, he doesn't do it. But I noticed that Arden's, he's very reserved with what he puts around the track. It's 90% track. I feel like a lot of really, really good tracks nowadays have a lot of background stuff, and almost like, you know, 30-40% of the track is its surrounding area. So I feel like Arden could do a lot more. I feel like it's very bland on the outskirts. I feel like he could do a lot more. Like I said, it could just be performance-wise. Maybe he does it just based on performance and doesn't want to affect the actual performance of the track too much. Maybe keeping the megabytes of the track down, things like that. But yeah, I just feel like he's very reserved when it comes to the backgrounds and the outskirts and everything of the track. So maybe in the future we'll see some more from him. But yeah, I feel like he does leave a lot to desire on the outskirts of the track. But the actual tracks themselves, I'm not sure what they're actually for. Part of me tells me it's like a series because it's got like sponsor banners and stuff like that, and you've got that massive like border thing, like massive barrier thing in front of me there. So I think it's for a series. I'm not actually 100% sure, but I don't know. It's a very, very thin track, so I don't really see a series going around this track. I feel like it is a little bit tight, a little bit thin maybe for a series, and this is replicating a series. Let's just go over here real quick. I want to see what it actually is. Risky, is it? Risky Motorsport? I'm not actually sure what it is. I'm not sure where Arden's actually from. I don't believe he's US or UK based. I'm pretty sure he's from I'm pretty sure he's European, from a Euro country. So yeah, I don't really know if it's based off of something or if it's like replica tracks he does. But I feel like from most of his tracks, they look very like event based, as in like a championship kind of based. But I don't really know. I don't recognize any of the logos or any of the sort of championship banners, so I don't really know. I'm not saying anything like MyMXB, or even in real life I don't recognize any of the logos, so I don't know. You have to let me know if you guys know maybe more than what I do, or maybe Arden if you're watching this video. Let me know. Are they sort of replica of real life championship tracks, or is it just all, you know, come to mind? Is it like, you know, just sort of free scale, do what you want? Yeah, let me know. I feel like that ruck could be a little bit bigger. It doesn't really hold you too great. You could do some nice deep inside rut, maybe a little outside kind of rut, but it's almost giving me like SMX vibes. It almost feels very supercrossy more than outdoorsy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. It's giving me like SMX kind of vibes. It doesn't feel like a nationals kind of track. Maybe because it's quite thin. It's very like wide open, back and forth, and it's very thin. It sort of reminds me more of an SMX track than like a full-on outdoor track. But yeah, like I said, MXC mods has been very dodgy, so it's hard to kind of find a track. I just wanted to download this one because it was a new track and it looks alright. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything sort of newer mods because you can never really check it. I feel like people obviously aren't able to put stuff on mods, so I don't feel like I'd be like missing anything. But yeah, it's just quite annoying that MXC mods has been kind of dodgy, which is just a little bit annoying. Obviously, as doing daily videos of pretty much MXC mods tracks most of the days, very hard to kind of make or record an MXC mods track when MXC mods isn't up itself. So I'm hoping it's going to be properly fixed. Just says host error pretty much every time I load MXC mods up, so it's definitely on the MXC mod side, it isn't just me. And then when I did my stream as well, people mentioned it as well, so hopefully, maybe by the time this video comes out, it might be done. This video will probably be Tuesday, I would have thought. And I'm recording this like on Sunday night, so I'm kind of hoping it should be all sorted by then. I don't see why MXC mods would be down. I feel like there'd be a lot of complaining if MXC mods was down for days. But I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think that'll do it from me. If you guys do want to get this track, it is completely free on MXC mods. Arden's done a very good job on this track again. Obviously, like I said, could be some more around the outskirts. I feel like it's very basic everywhere else, but nonetheless, the actual track itself it's alright. It's quite fun. It's quite an enjoyable track. But yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Peace. Yeah.